Hi, my name is Jeremy Siegel, and I'm the host of the Why Influence podcast, where I interview influencers about why they're sharing. I recently had the pleasure of having a conversation with Carrie Jones. Carrie has a book called Building Brand Communities, where she focuses on how organizations can add resiliency to their business through building communities. It's focused around large organizations and building communities for them, but a lot of the concepts overlap with building smaller communities or for influencers, so I thought it was really relevant to share with you here today. We had about an hour-long conversation, but I pulled the most powerful clip here to share with you today, so stay tuned for that. If you're creating YouTube content, you need TubeBuddy. There's a link in the description. Go download TubeBuddy and start optimizing your YouTube presence.
So speaking on that, then, talking about you have a little bit of control and like who's joining. I think part of that control is, given by just saying what the community is, because then if someone's not interested in that topic, they may not join it. But what are some advice that you have seen that if someone's like, I want to build this community, to make sure that the person stays like focused and has that barrier that should be in the way to make sure that the community is built the right way?
Yeah. So this comes down to values and a really clear purpose statement, which I have when I think about purpose statements, you think about the who do you want to be there and what are their values? And then the what are you going to actually do together? And then the why should anyone care? And then within that purpose, then you could accomplish that purpose in infinite ways. But it's like, what are the values that we are going to accomplish that purpose with? Because if I say my purpose is to build the biggest company in the world, my values could be like money and
Right.
and security and things like that, versus my values could be connection and mutual care and health. It would be a totally different, largest company in the world, right? Yeah. So there's so many resources out there that boil down what are some of the most common values, and going through exercises to determine what those are for you is really important. I use Brene Brown, Dare to Lead. Her book has a whole list of values in it. That's really, really, really comprehensive and valuable. I've added some to it over the years, but that's a great place to start. And you just go through the list and you say, these are my values. Great, check, check, check. And then you cross out all the ones that aren't valuable to you. And then Brene insists that you reduce it to 3, or I think it's 2 or 3, which is, it's hard to do. It's really hard to do. But if you do that, then all of the decisions about who's allowed in and who is not allowed in and what behaviors are encouraged here and which ones are not encouraged becomes really, really easy. It's almost like it just naturally, organically can then happen because you know your values. So do that first before deciding, like, here are the rules.
Now, if you want to grow your voice and your influence, watching videos like this is a great way to do that. But an even better way to do that is to join our community. We have weekly virtual events where we bring in guest speakers, we do networking with influencers and aspiring influencers so we can help lift each other up. Now, if that's a community you want to be part of, then go to our website, whyinfluence.com, go to the community tab and join the community there. I look forward to seeing you there.